Hey guys, it's Kaylee. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are finally watching all of the ATEEZ preview trailers for their new album. I have waited all week to watch these because I wanted to wait till all of them were done, and now I have time to actually watch them. We did check out the official trailer for Outlaw and then the San and WOOYOUNG one, so we're gonna watch, probably still include those because I want to watch them all cohesively together. So we're gonna watch those again, and then also the new ones they came out with. Operation Chaemyeon, Wake Up, YUNHO and JONGHO, Operation This World, SEONGHWA and YEOSANG, the Operation Dune, HONGJOONG and MINGI, and then Operation JANGO, which is, I think, all of them, because it says ATEEZ undercover. All of them are about 30 to 40 seconds, so we know it's not going to be a short video, so I hope you guys are fine with that. But I am so excited for this, man. I have been seeing all the preview images everywhere, and they look so good. Like, just this whole concept is so more on like the grungier, like darker side and everything, but still has that like ATEEZ touch to it and stuff. So I'm just excited. From what I heard from Outlaw, like the preview and everything, the actual song, I am going to love how that song sounds. So I'm excited to see how the other ones sound on here, to like get the overall gist of what the album is going to sound like. I don't think, yeah, they don't have a preview for the actual title track. So I'm excited for that because I feel like they're just leaving it to like full surprise, which is what I actually like. Unless they come out with one like down the line or anything. But I'm excited to get into these. I know it's gonna be a freaking great time. Like I said, I am not gonna be in town during the actual music video release. It's coming out the day that I leave. So I'm gonna be in a hotel room like that night. It comes out at like 2 a.m. So I might have to watch it there though, because I did see that Hello 82 and a couple other places and stuff are doing pop-up like shops and everything for it. And I'm going. So if you see me, say hi. But I don't want the song spoiled or anything if I go to those. So I might have to watch it there and just record it there. And then do like probably the other half of it when I get back. Like watch it a few more times and stuff when I get back and everything. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm just excited for this, man. I already ordered like a couple albums and everything, and now I'm going there and probably getting another one. But yeah, just really excited, and I can't wait to watch these and see how the visuals and everything. I love all the neon lights and stuff they've been going with, and just like that more grainy kind of look and everything. And the sounds I've been hearing are great. So yeah, we're gonna get right into these, so let's go. Okay, we're gonna start with the Outlaw official trailer. Like I said, I did see this before. I watched this one and the WOOYOUNG and San one. So check those out if you want to see like my initial like thoughts and stuff. But I am like, so this specifically made me so excited for the whole like release and everything, just all the different clips they're doing. The visuals look so cool, and just like, especially in the like the comments and stuff and everything too, like all the different Easter eggs they have like that. Just the lighting, man, I love just the cinematic feel that it has, especially with like that aspect ratio and everything being different. I love how everybody has like their like own separate pairing, like roles and everything, and then they come together at the end. Like, I'm so interested to see how this title track is gonna sound. like just the lighting throughout this whole just trailer alone and everything. It makes me so excited to see, especially the rest of them and everything. Just, it's so cinematic and everything, and just like the neon and just the lighting is so good throughout these. Like, I can't explain it, man. Just the colors they're using and just like contrasting with each other and stuff. It's just so good. Dude, I'm never gonna get over this SEONGHWA. Like, and YEOSANG, man. We're gonna be here for 20 minutes. Pause and everything, so. I love this outfit, man. It gives me like very like cyberpunk kind of like visual kind of style and everything too. It's so cool. Yeah, like I said, I just love the whole kind of like visual tone that they're going for. It's very neon but like grainy and just very like dark kind of, but it still has like a lightness to it, especially with those colors and everything and like the highlights and stuff. It's just so cool, and just the neon lights and everything too are just so like just like very bright and out there. It's so cool. But I don't want to talk too much about that one because I did talk a lot about it in the other one if you want to check that out. And we'll be here for like an hour. So we're gonna get right into the Outlaw, San, and WOOYOUNG clip. But when I first heard this one specifically, like the sound of this song is going to be so good. It's so good, man. I'm gonna listen to this one again. Just everything that comes together so much. I love how, especially starting out like this, it has very much more of that, like the world's like movement album feel, especially with the instrumental and everything. And just the way that it has that, and then it brings in like that very high like pressing of the piano and everything. It gives it such like a like darker feel, but it still has that lightness. Like it contrasts so well with like the actual scenery and colors and everything that they're using. But then just like the effect they have on their voices is so good, and the rhythm and everything. This is gonna be one of my favorite songs, like just off the bat. But I'll probably say that with all of them. So I just know I'm gonna love this song. Just the ambient noise that they always play with too, like the sirens and everything coming into it, it just gives it such an atmosphere to the song. JONGHO's vocals in the back over YEOSANG. Ooh, I love those like ad-libs and everything too in the back during this part. Like they're very good with like breaking up beats. So good, man. Not to mention the visuals that these two are. Plus like the lighting, everything is just so good. Like I just love how blue everything is, but you get those little touches of the red and yellows, like the warmer colors mixing with those cooler tones. And just the highlights, especially like on their skin and everything, like with San and WOOYOUNG, just like they have that more cooler blue tone, which just gives it such like a like cooler feeling to it, and it just makes you like so intrigued. Like it makes me so excited, man. Okay, the next one we're gonna get to is YUNHO and JONGHO's. We're gonna go like the order of the release and everything. So this one is Chaemyeon, Wake Up, and then I did look it up, and it looks like the like Korean title and everything stands for hypnosis, if that is correct. If Papago is doing me right. But I love how they do that too, like with their song titles specifically. I just love how much they play with the meanings of both like the English version and like Korean version and stuff. Just the more kind of opposite feeling they do a lot. But we're gonna get right into this, so let's go. I just love how like the whole concept of Wake Up they play with a lot. See, you know what I mean? Just that effect they have with their voices is so like it fits this vibe so well. Like it's very, like it reminds me so much of like the last album with especially like Sector 1 and Cyberpunk and stuff, just like that feeling, the very like silkiness of it and everything, but still gritty and everything at the same time. And these visuals, man. But that has such like a rock feel starting out. That like beginning like synth kind of sound reminds me of one of their other songs, and I can't remember what it is. Just this build up with that drum and everything is so rock, but then you get this. And then those vocals in the back dragging out alongside of it. Okay, we're watching this again. Probably gonna watch these like 3 or 4 times. I'm sorry, but you know, I feel like by now if you click on one of my videos, you know what you're in for. So there's so much going on with this instrumental though, man. Like the percussion especially is so good. I feel like, is it Dreamers that I'm thinking of? That like beginning kind of sound. How fast this dude. Is that MINGI? Like the bag whisper? Not to mention, see, even these visuals too, I love how it's pretty much the opposite of WOOYOUNG and Sans too, like the colors and everything. The blue and everything is still there, but it's taking like a backseat to the rest of the colors, like the warmer greens and oranges. And they kind of switched like the style and everything with that, but they kept the same tones overall. They just mixed up what colors were forefront. And just like the grain and stuff over it too, just gives it like that cinematic feel. It's just so cool. One more time. This is just like, dude, the song is like on the tip of my tongue. It's just in my brain and I can't figure out what one I'm thinking of. I'm sure you guys like know what I'm talking about. It's like the beginning of a song and I can't. Maybe I'll think of it by the end, but look at these two. Just like the whole sound of that man too is just so good. Yeah, I love how this is kind of how it's still part of the World Series and everything, like with the movement and everything too. How they're still using similar sounds to that album, but they're enhancing them in a different way. And especially bringing in more of those rock elements and stuff too is so cool. And just like that effect that they're having on their voice, man, is so good. It's like a more like drowned out kind of sound, like synthier kind of sound to it. And it's so good. And that one specifically reminded me a lot of the Propaganda like opening that album had. So it was just so good. I am so excited for this album and I feel like I'm gonna love every song just like the other one. But we're gonna get right into This World, which is SEONGHWA and YEOSANG's. These two, they're coming for everybody this comeback, and I'm here for it, but I'm not ready for it. So we're gonna get into this. Especially the percussion, man. I love how like deeper it is in this. and I like the visuals they are. Okay, who was doing that? This just like... all of these songs so far, they have such, like I said, like an atmosphere, but so much power to them. And I just love that they're going for that kind of element to it. It's so good, man. That sounds so good. That was JONGHO, right? His voice over this kind of style. And then that effect on their voice sounds so good. Is that HONGJOONG? Okay. I love how it's so, the percussion especially is more like making that like ground beat, like very grounded and stuff in the beginning, but then it just like goes full force into it and like speeds it up a lot. That sounds so good, man. Like his voice, the tone of it over that, and just like the vocals are always insane. And then who's in the back? Then they have still like the same color palette and everything too. One more time. Okay, see, like even in this part though, it has like a very misty kind of hazy feeling, like more of that dream-esque, especially like how it's kind of not blurry, but like has that kind of foggy element to it, especially. And I love how much they're playing with the lighting, like the outside lighting, just with like the bikes and stuff, like the headlights, but also like the street lights and stuff too. They're bringing more of that misty feeling to it. Yeah, SEONGHWA and YEOSANG though, man, those two problems every day. But especially in this comeback, man, I am so excited to see them specifically shine in this, because I already know that they're going to come for everybody and nobody's ready, but it's fine. But we're gonna get into Dune, which is HONGJOONG and MINGI's. So I was gonna make a joke. I was like, we have like 3 goats on the screen right now. But the way that MINGI just came in, are you... First, okay. Okay. MINGI has my favorite tone, like rap tone, at all. Like, I just love how unique his voice is. It is so good. The deepness in it and that grittiness he can add in is... it's one of a kind, man. Like, you always know when it's him on a track, and it just brings a special element to it every single time. It's so good. The way that he just came in, the other tracks were just like so smooth and like very flowy and everything, and then this one just hits you in the face. Like the way that he just came in so aggressively, man, it sounded so good. That instrumental in the back, man. I don't know what's happening. I have chills. I have goosebumps everywhere. This is gonna be my favorite song. One of them. I don't know what to say half the time, and like, I hope you guys have the same like feeling as I do. This sounds so, the energy and just like power and stuff, like especially in his voice, and then the way that HONGJOONG added into it afterwards. Him and MINGI are the perfect pairing because they have such opposite kind of ends of the spectrum and stuff when it comes to like registers that they usually rap in, and just like they pair so well together because they make a song so like dynamic and everything. Just the way that they just went off of each other like that, and then they added in like the vocals came in and stuff with the other members and everything, and just kept building, just not in that fast-paced way that they usually do though, but more in that just like very slower build and very just like ascending kind of feeling. Man, this, and the way that it starts off with like the like whisper breathing and stuff too reminds me so much of like To the Beat and stuff too. I feel like the snippets that I've heard and everything, a lot of that comes in like the instrumental wise and stuff. I feel like there's a lot of like inspiration and like aspects they're taking from those specific albums and stuff too and adding it to here, which is really cool. But the way that this just started, and that instrumental was like, the way that just like switches up. I love that transition when it goes into HONGJOONG right here. And that instrumental is so good. That like creepy kind of synth sound in the back is so good. Like, that is so good. The harmonies, and then it just fades out. I can see that coming into such like a like heavy beat, like chorus and like break and everything. This one I'm excited probably the most for, man. I can't wait to hear the rest of this one. Just like that instrumental in the back is so good. And then it continues with this build up, but it all cuts down. It's just those hits right there with the dragging vocals over it. I can see that just going into such a heavy, just especially instrumental and just like full chorus. One more time. But I didn't talk about the visuals at all because this instrumental, I am so excited to hear this song, man. It sounds so good already. Just like the way that they play off of each other like that. See, and even like this too, they're playing with in the back with like the kind of smoky like fog and mist and everything. It kind of relates to the other ones. And then you get that lighting shining through it, making it more of that like very intense kind of feeling, especially like cinematically and stuff. And then you get like the neon lights. And then this one, they're playing a lot with it's very dark. I feel like it's pretty much a more intense version of JONGHO and YUNHO's like scene and stuff with the colors. They're using kind of the same color palette from that one, like having those colors forefront and everything, but they're much more like darker and intense than how they were using them in more of like the highlights and stuff from that one. But man, this dude, they look great too. Like just that intense green lighting. This, I can't tell you how much I love this transition. Like this transition with like the beat and his voice and everything is so good. And I just love like these colors, how it was pretty much just like that more the orange lighting and everything, and then like when the camera pans up and stuff, it moved more into that green lighting covering him. How it's like more of that warmer tone than that green covers him. When you get that backlighting from the neon colors. I love the double vocals, like the layered vocals he has. I can't tell who's doing those vocals. It sounds like SEONGHWA, but it also sounds a little like song too. And then those higher notes afterwards. Like and then just this whole scene I love. It still brings in like the Western feel that they're going for, especially with like the tones that they're using, especially like the oranges, and just this warmer kind of vibe is a lot of what you see in like especially Western movies and everything. But then they also have like just that neon kind of aspect to it, which just gives it a different feel. This is gonna be so good. Like I already know, man. We still have a whole nother one to watch. So yeah, that's definitely probably one of my most anticipated songs on the album so far. I love the sound of that, especially just the rhythm they're going for. And those two back to back, MINGI and HONGJOONG, are so just such a perfect pairing, especially in songs like that. So I'm excited for that one. But we're gonna see the last clip, which is JONGHO ATEEZ on Undercover, which I'm guessing is gonna be like a preview clip with all of them in it. But gonna get right into it. Just from the back, it's so cool seeing all of them together like that, like with the different concepts and everything. I'm sorry, SEONGHWA. What? Get him out of here. Okay. That might be the one I'm most anticipated for. First, the visuals. ATEEZ is a group that every single member is a damn visual, and it's a problem, okay? I'm just gonna put it out right now, because, like, I don't like to focus too much on visuals, but they're putting it right in front of me, so I need to address it. But oh my god, they look all freaking great. I love these different concepts, but they still fit together so well. And just the close-ups, it's a lot. But the sound of this song, it starts with, like, just that, like, it's like such, just like more kind of like upbeat, like hip-hop club kind of feel and everything, but then you get those, you get the shots and stuff right there. The sun, right? I was paying attention to HONGJOONG walking at me. This man needs to go sit the hell down. Like, I don't know what's going on with him lately. All of them. Look at all of them. I don't know what... I apologize. I need to take a second. Okay. The way that's... I'm pretty sure it was San during that part and everything. His voice on here, I love. I feel like you guys know by now, I love San's voice. Favorite in the industry. Like, I will say that again and again. He has my favorite voice. The specific tone that he goes for, but I heard him in the lower register and everything. I absolutely love that. That's my favorite tone from him. And then JONGHO, his voice is so powerful and just so made for a chorus like this. And just like you get those, like the other members and everything, I think it might have been, I'd listen to it again, but I think it was YUNHO and a couple other members were doing that, just more deeper talking and stuff over like his voice and stuff. And such a good mix and pairing, man. I already know we're gonna watch this one a couple more times because it's a lot. The way that this starts out. Like, what the f- Please tell me I'm not the only one that's acting like this. I was gonna say San needs to sit down, but they're already sitting down. Like, what is wrong with him? Arrest them all. Like, look at them. I can't tell, is that YUNHO? Is it MINGI? Oh, I can't tell. When YUNHO goes into that deeper tone, sometimes he sounds like MINGI, so I don't know. Because it didn't have, like, the kind of... I mean, he has, like, a different quality and stuff, so I don't know. Maybe it's someone totally different, too. But let me know. Like, the way that this starts off... I love this beat so much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Sun in the beginning with that lower tone and stuff that he does. Is that YEOSANG? That's YUNHO. JONGHO has such a specific quality to his voice. It's very like, it's such like a beltiness. Like I'm pretty sure it's like the first thing I ever said when I watched an ATEEZ video was Mr. Belty. His voice, it has such like a belty quality to it, and it just like takes over so much control of a song. And I just love how he sounds in contrast to like everybody else on this. Like, especially when he goes like that. Like, okay, bear with me one more time. This is definitely, this and Dune are probably my two most anticipated ones that I'm like looking forward to hearing. But then I also love Outlaw, but then I also love the other ones too. But like, just from the previews alone, I am so excited to hear this one. Like, it's just so good. They have so much like going on with everything. And I love, okay, let's ignore him. I love how this is the same scene, like scenery and stuff as YUNHO and JONGHO's and everything, but I feel like they're making the blues even more prominent, like taking like inspiration from the other shots and videos and everything, and just making everything more cohesive as one rather than more sticking out and everything, which is so good. Like, okay, I lied. One more time, and then we'll be good. Like, that is so good. Like, look at them just sitting there. Like, why are these three my main problems all the time? I love how you get those like consistent hits throughout this too. Like in the back and everything, just to ground everything together. Ooh, and then they have that, oh, what is that? They use that sound a lot in their other stuff too, like that like alert sound and everything. Man. Yeah, I am just so excited for this freaking album, and I'm just so proud of them. I feel like they deserve so much recognition, and I'm so glad that they're getting it, because they can come out with stuff like this because they put in the work. Every single time, I feel like they just put in 100% that they have, and this is why they just come out with stuff like this. The team around them and just everyone that puts everything into it just works so well and just make it their goal to produce stuff like this. And I am just so happy to support them, and I am just so proud to be a fan of them. I just love them so much, man. They are just like some of the best, and I it just shows throughout everything they do that they put their genuine just thought, hard work, just energy into everything. And it's just so admirable. Everything that they do is just so them. And even if they experiment with sounds and everything too, it still has their sound to it, which is what I love. But I am so excited for this music video and just the album. It's gonna look great, sound great. I love how much similar qualities it has to some of their other albums, especially like the Movement album, and even like some of the Fever series. I feel like little snippets and stuff like remind me of that. But I am just so excited. I'm sure all of you guys are too. But yeah, all of them look great. I love the different concept, like outfits and everything. And just the whole tone of this is very Western mixed with like cyberpunk. Just like, it's such a unique kind of feeling, but it's so cool. And I just love the grunginess kind of it has, like the darker vibe, but still has like a little bit of that fun, lighter feeling to it too, especially with like the whole like pepper thing and everything. But yeah, like I said, I am just so excited for this and I'm so proud of them. I will always be rooting for them and I will definitely be watching this music video. I am so excited and listening to the album. I already know those are probably going to be at least an hour long. So I hope you guys are prepared because I'm not. But yeah, I can't wait and I hope you guys are excited too. But yeah, props to everybody that worked on these. Like, everyone who was a part of the producing, writing, filming, like editing, everything that goes into this. There's so much hard work and just so many people that go into just creating stuff like this, whether it be filming wise or like actual writing and producing of the actual song, just like the editing of the whole video together and just the whole directing of the whole concept and everything. They have such a good team surrounding them and it's just always so nice to see just the stuff that they create specifically. But anyways, this is probably way too long, so I'm gonna go. But I'm just so excited to see even more stuff they come out with surrounding this and everything. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching with me and everything, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!